Yeah, I wanted to speak out on things. Half the time I've been quiet. I done supported a few panels, checked in on people, listening to some great positive, forward, progressive dialogue. And in that time, I say within the span of a month, actually a few months, I've been noticing a lot of things make a lot of sense. And definitely I support for progressive individuals. Too many to name, but let's just keep it in context. There's a lot of brothers and sisters who are literally tired of the same insane remedial bullshit that we see play out every day, every hour, every minute, every year. And it's gotten us nowhere. And I believe part of the main problem is there's a greater fear of success than it is of failure. Now, at least with failure, having taken a chance on investing in a business, a clothing business at the time, years ago, and I found out the hard way that I was the main one who wanted it to run for the right reasons. The other individual whose main idea was, it was for clout. It was to get access to loose chicks. My thing was starting a black business, and you think of a franchise, and you're looking to sustain you and yours, and have something to where you can add to the community and be a viable resource among many. Let's fast forward to today. You have individuals who are hell-bent on keeping stupid shit going. There are people who are coming after Kevin Samuels. There are people who are shitting on Grinch's book, which I'll get on those individuals in a minute. Anybody who's looking to speak positive things into our people, at least the ones who aspire to be positive. Individuals like Kendra, who get assaulted and berated with bullshit names like Pick Me and Mammy and whatever the fuck else being thrown her way. You have individuals who believe that obesity is the new thick. Meanwhile, when you are for progressive, when you're a heterosexual man promoting family and black business and empowerment and a sense of self-worth and building communal worth, we're the literal banes of the community, or communita, however you want to pronounce it. There is this glaring and abundant fear of success. Because when it comes to success, it's about momentum. It's about stepping outside yourself while looking into yourself and fixing the shit that is counterproductive. Being around people who encourage you to look. It's one thing to say something, but to do something and be something. Because you are the company you keep. And if we're successful and you're just a lame duck content with talking shit and tearing down our business, you're a bad look and you have to get the fuck away from us. We're at a critical part of our history. And in many ways, many people have said the same thing. And it seems like we're being drawn together, respectively. In so many ways, we've heard the clarion call, get right or get left. I'm seeing people writing books. I'm seeing people creating shit, a new narrative, separating the wheat from the chaff. And then there are individuals out here who want to drag shitbirds forward as a means of either cheap entertainment or gross familiarity. All these individuals who are building something have a lot in common. They started off in the most either unfavorable circumstances or they ran into circumstances that made them make a choice. a serious choice. And a lot of them speak on what they've done and where they've been and what they learned. And they're sharing their stories in the hopes that other people with familiar circumstances wake the fuck up and build, starting with themselves. Me personally, I've been through a lot of shit. I know it sounds cliche to say, but if I begin to tell the stories that somehow I survived, some people be amazed. Other people's like, yeah, I've been there too. I have the scars to prove it happened, most of them. But this is the time. All this fence sitting, trying to play, neutral in a situation. It's either yes or motherfucking no. And I'm about moving forward with like-minded people, willing to be alone or chastised as a group of people who are looking to get the fuck off the plantation. Or do I pick the cotton with the rest of the motherfuckers? Do I go back to the slave quarters and cower? Do I give in to the dialect of you are failure, you're this, you're that? If you don't hang with us, we're not fucking with you. Peer pressure with a bunch of pointless motherfuckers. I'm not going to apologize for the language because we live in some very, very vile times. Either you make the choice or the choice will be made for you. Everyone who is on the train of forward progression, I support you wholeheartedly. Matter of fact, as I said, when it came to Grinch's book, I will say, while there was humor in it, there was a lot of sobering shit in there. And I could tell when he wrote his book, he put a lot of research into his shit. And the facts are out there. In this age of information, you have no excuse of being ignorant. It's a choice. The facts are out there. You have to go pursue them. But getting back to his book, it was real sobering. It destroyed the lies that I've heard. The propaganda that was meant to keep you sleeping. The illusions of grandeur that really cut deep. But I assure you, there will be a soothing calm after the bitterness. It's a must-read among many books, but he is right. He did make his point. He left something out there for everyone to see. He made his mark. Just as well, Angry Man and Kendra and Jason Black, Professor Black Truth, a legion of names out here who are showing themselves as the face of new black media. The fuckery will not be tolerated. See, when I read Grinch's book, I felt a array of emotions because I saw every single character in real time with many flashbacks in my memory. I was more upset than I chuckled. Some of them I were related to. Some of them I had relationships with. And the fact is, those relationships cut deep. I remember the scars, how they were applied, and actually felt them in reading those books. That's why it took me so long to finish it, because a lot of stuff brought to surface, and I really internalized a lot of that shit. But shortly after that collage of memories and a lot of introspection, there was a soothing calm. I know I can't go back. I have to elevate the standard. And I'm thankful for Grinch for putting that work out there, because a lot of people don't appreciate the presence of a thinking black man. We are supposed to get back in line and be the punching bags of leisure. We're the runaway slaves. We're the individuals who are supposed to go back to sleep, shut the fuck up, and let the status quo continue. And that path leads to a massive grave. The massive grave experience is more psychological at first, before the physical. That's why I think of that scripture, let the dead bury the dead. A lot of people who support the fuckery and the foolishness, 2/3 are already dead. They're the zombies that shuffle around and shamble about in everyday life, on and offline, supporting dead things, dead people, dead ideas, dead concepts, dead relationships. Nothing fruitful, just more dust. They think the movement of dust is progress. Hamsters do wind sprints on a wheel. Where are they going? Same thing. I can see people at the gym, and all that grunting and yelling and all that shit. When you look at their end result, you see their work. You see where they're not developed. Room for improvement. This grind is all encompassing. It's all encompassing. And I want to see our people win. I really want to see our people win. At least the ones who are about the shit. The ones who are willing to go through the crucible of society. Because as soon as you click off on either this channel or whatever channel you go to, you are in the motherfucking crucible. And you're going to be tested every day. Are you really about this shit? Or are you willing to be broken by the other shit? I'm in this gym because I'm tired. I'm not physically tired by doing the work. That's something else. I'm talking about tired and mediocre. At one point, I was 235 because I sat back and was feeling sorry for myself and, just making every kind of fucking excuse. I mean, just eating excuses like Skittles. But if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you know what you got to do. And it won't be easy. But trust me, on the other side, you'll see that you made the right choice. I know I get easy sidetracked because there's a lot of things running through my head. But I just wanted to have my say out here. I'm not going to name the names of the people who are guilty of the fuckery, but we know by their defeated dialect and their limited movements. And I meant what I said when I put it on Facebook. You individuals have the audacity to not pay for the shade we provide with our light that you're throwing at us. You ashy, ungrateful motherfuckers. I still pray a bird shits in your mouth while you're yawning outside. Take that for what you will, but that's just where I'm at with it. Get right or get left. I'm out.